Hey everybody. So I got this and I'm like, gotta be a joke. Gotta be a joke, right? Because like nobody's like this stupid. No one would want to degrade themselves, but yeah, it's not a joke. So there's a new show for Nick Cannon. Let's see, he's worth $20 million and he already has 12 children. Nick Cannon, hashtags super baby dad. He has 12 children. And of all things to come up with, I don't see how you can beat up all these kids. And of all things to come up with, this lets you know you can easily capitalize on ignorance. Check this out. I can't believe it.
Guys, you're on a game show right now.
Kevin Hart and Nick Cannon are coming to E for the mother of all game shows.
Having my baby with Nick Cannon. You got pyro? Yeah. You're going to get some contestants that want to have your baby.
We're not kidding around.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's go!
Who's Having My Baby with Nick Cannon, hosted by Kevin Hart. This spring, only on E.
Look who showed up.
You're on a game show right now.
Kevin Hart and Nick Cannon are coming to E for the mother of all game shows.
Having my baby with Nick Cannon. You got pyro? Yeah. You're going to get some contestants that want to have your baby.
We're not kidding around.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's go!
Who's Having My Baby with...
Look who showed up. And I wonder if he picked the contestants. Look who showed up. He is worth $20 million, and they all have a playbook. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and he was like, I don't think the Black community has a playbook. I was like, what? Who's Having My Baby? And look who they picked. It's very similar to, remember the guy that went to the DR and got stuck and, I'm hungry, only had $15. And then he came back and said he was the YouTube, I think he said something to the effect about the hottest traveler or something. Remember that guy? And he got maybe like 1,000 plus followers when that happened. And he really thought that, oh my, he's the hottest traveler. And he was all smiles, and it's like, the world is not laughing with you, son. The world, with your checkered past, that's been reported, is laughing at you. You want to see the biggest joke? They can easily use the little chocolate drops as a joke. They can easily use the chocolate drops as a joke. Something to look at. And you think because they're cheering and laughing, to be honest, it'll be hard-pressed for them to find a bigger fool. Hard-pressed to find a bigger fool than this on this screen. And look how they can capitalize on it. The buffoonery. Who's having my baby? Just like on a plantation. I'm going to start calling them the barn boys. Hashtag barn boys. That's what they used to do, and put them in there with a woman and try, based on sizing. Say, hey, I want to have a strong kid, and put them in there with the woman, and do not leave this barn until she's with child. Barn boys. Boy, they continue on their so-called oppressors, Pat. Man, I tell you, they continue on it. I think they're so stupid that they become their own oppressor. Who else is glorifying baby mama behavior? No other group, because it's stupid. Who else would glorify baby mom? Not marriages, because I can see some of these ladies are anti-marriage. And I said it before, said it again. The only reason you're anti-marriage is because, number one, deep down inside, you know the men that you deal with, that you affiliate with, the men that you hit your wagon to, you know darn well that they're not marriage oriented and that they're not gonna marry you, and you accept it. This it blows my mind. So if we're anti-marriage, then why the hell are you dating and having these kids? I just want some kids. No, you've been taught to think that you don't deserve it. That's what's up. You've been taught to think that you don't deserve it. You don't deserve anything. No, they ain't about that, girl. That's what you've been taught. And so pretty much the group is like, oh, okay, well, what is anti-marriage? It ain't all that. And being a baby mama ain't all that. I can tell you for sure. That's why most of you stressed out. Why do you think most of them sitting up now couch surfing? And not just couch surfing. I'm talking about couch surfing with kids in tow. Why do you think some of them not sitting up here with kids in cars? This is home. Why do you think so many black women now facing eviction? Because you hitched your wagon to a dust bucket. And that wagon wasn't going anywhere. It's like buying a car and there's no engine in it. Let me sell you a car. Listen, you're going to love this car. It's really cool. Got some swag. And today it actually, watch this, ash, you know? Yeah. It's clean on the inside. Oh, got some dope beats. Boop, boop, boop. But it needs a battery. And you're going to sit up there, oh, I like the way that car look. It's clean and shiny, girl, you know. And they got some air freshener inside. I likes that pina colada. And you, like a fool, go swipe your card or write your darn check. Let's go. And you got some radio jams going. Let's go. Oh, the engine is bad. That's okay. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. And you out thousands of dollars later, stressed out. Then something else go bad. Because you bought a defective product. And dealing with a lot of these men, and Dusty's come in all nationalities, you keep on picking up a defective, dysfunctional product. Because you're not going anywhere in the sun. Well, she getting her bag. She getting her bag. A minute woman got her little bag. So those kids turn 18. Didn't know how to invest, just living off of it, using your wallet as a womb. And that's what I think this is all about. That's why the preferences showed up there. Using their wallet, using their womb as a wallet. I'll have his baby. I'm going to get paid, girl. Then the kid gets 18 and they go on a college, pay for that. Then the check stop. What you going to do? The checks have stopped. And now you just on OnlyFans showing you a thought. Why? Because your check stopped. Are we really serious? And he just cheesing. 12 children. How? Okay, well, he can afford it. What about raising kids? Well, how about these birthdays? I guess the system is for keeping up with that. And look who they picked. That's part of the culture, to glorify ignorance. Glorify ignorance. And again, that's why a lot of black women, anti-marriage, no, you're anti-marriage because you think you're not worthy of it. You fell for the Kool-Aid. Your mama, maybe, it's sad to say, maybe the mamas weren't married. Baby mama. A minute baby daddy has died, and then what? A minute baby daddy has died, and then what? Did you get a pension from him, girl? Life insurance? I've already said this multiple times. I'm going to keep on saying it, so maybe somebody let it sink in. In most cases, all you're going to get is your last baby daddy check, the last payment that he made, or maybe the state. How can you be that involved in the lives of 12 children? I'm assuming he's making 12 phone calls every night, every other night, to say goodnight to the kids. I'm assuming. I'm assuming, but see, we know that these men, they pretty much leave the parenting up to the mother. And then when something happens, got the nerve to try to complain. Well, it's a black woman raising those kids. Well, waiting on the black man here, somebody has to. Until they get older, start running wild, then the police and the prison system have to raise them. It's a black woman that's raising them. Where the hell's the father? Oh, well, Dee disappeared daddy. He been gone. He been gone. Degradation on display for the world to see and think is cute. People will look at things just to be shocked, like, wow, can you believe this? Who else is this stupid? And look who they showed showing up. I didn't see a black woman. Surprise. See, when they have some money, for the ones that still trying to hold on, when they have some money, yeah, they kind of don't want you around. They don't think you're worthy. But boy, when they broke down, they can sure find a black woman, Karma, Brown and on down. They can find one of them to try to hold them down. What I'm trying to do is, well, you just keep on trying. Try your dusty boots on over there. Look what they showing up as for the contestants. And he just grinning. They want to have my baby. They want to check. And wait a minute, this the same dude, wasn't he with the chick that said she got the disease? That girl has a major disease. Legs looking like toothpicks, poor thing. It's, oh my God. I don't know. Whew. I'm assuming they ran blood tests. Because that was just frightening to see. It was just scary. Woo. The name of the show is what? Unbelievable.
A game show right now.
Kevin Hart and Nick Cannon are coming to E for the mother of all game shows.
Having my baby with Nick Cannon.
The world is watching. Man, these men this group just make a fool of themselves every day. And these men, you want to holler, ain't nobody picking me. Wealth is passed down and generated through marriage. And again, that's why a lot of black women are anti-marriage, because guess what? That's not their norm. Baby mama is the norm. Gee, how do most baby mamas survive? And I don't want to hear about, well, so you got to be by an NBA player. I'm saying most, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen when that check run out, because I bet she don't know jack about investing. Honestly and truly. Having my baby with Nick Cannon. Man, the collective these men are a joke. Even when they have money, still playing hashtag superfool. Walking around grinning, thinking it's cool. The rest of the world they'll watch the show and laugh, but they already know. Behind closed doors are things they'll say, boy, that culture. Again, it reminds me real quick in a movie I saw, and they were meeting with the guys in the club, and of course, Gotta Be the Black was like, yeah, you have the women around slinging down a pole and bringing some drinks. And the guys were from, I think, Germany, and they sat down, they were, okay, going to conduct business. And what did they say when he turned and walked away? What did they say? They said, they were looking around, they said, which they do it too, come on, they do it too in Russia. But the guy said, I guess he thought, oh yeah, man, they're happy to be here. Yeah, we're going to show them a good time. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. And all people, those men go to strip clubs. Nothing surprising. But one thing he said, when he looked at him, the guy turned his back, he says, shit culture. And you think it's everybody grinning at you, yay, hey. You think that's what they're all about? No, they just wanted to get the business still done. When he turns around, he says, shit culture. And that's the same thing I see on the screen. But we think because they're watching the show, to read this comment, yes, the buffoonery. Bring in the clowns, dipped in brown. Again, this is the culture of the BC. This is why some black women are anti-marriage. Don't even know what a provider is. Not just a man, the husband needs to be a provider. But we okay with being, I don't, if we're anti-marriage and or we just dating and have some fun, okay, but why we keep bringing kids into it and then sitting up here needing some help? And more than likely, it's always another black woman that's got to go ahead and come up. That's why I'm telling you, sisters, when you see these situations like this going on, girl, for my baby, he ain't acting right. And she knew that when she was laying down with him last night. He ain't acting right. Let me, don't. And you that see a baby, let me tell you something. A lot of these women, they know how to play up on other women. And then you look up, he over there again. Let an income tax check come. He'll be up there again, shouting. Well, girl, he got a right to see his kids now. He just want to see his kids now. Well, why couldn't the hell he see him at the grocery store with you to buy Pampers and formula and clothing and birthday gifts? Watch. A lot of birthdays you'll see, especially in the black culture, it's a whole bunch of kids and women. Count the men. If it's 50 of them, you're lucky to have 5 men there. All of these birthdays and stuff. What do you mean? Where they at? Where they at? So if you have a family or young and single and you're working, you don't have any kids, don't let them come to you with all of that. No. She's protecting her baby daddy. She is keeping him from responsibility. I'm gonna give it to you straight. And trying to put on everybody else. Oh, my baby needs this, my baby needs that. Who didn't get the memo? That's why I say in some cases, sometimes the poverty is their preference. Sometimes the poverty is self-inflicted. That's why I'm serious. I used to be that bleeding heart person. Oh my God, we had to do something. Because I saw my dad doing that. Somebody get down, or they jump into action. He get off work. Oh, we got a family over here that don't have any food. And, somebody at the church. And I think about it now. Why the hell she got to get my dang dress? Well, that little girl doesn't have any clothes to wear. And so why the hell she got to get my darn dress? We're going to have to let him go ahead, let her have one of yours. That was my dress. Because her stank ass dad didn't do anything. Now I got to come off my party dress. And that happened to me more than once. Going through my darn closet to give her a dress. I was really pissed. But your mom says, you're like, you don't talk back. But you think about that. The older I get, I got to come off my darn party dress because some old dust bucket didn't do his job. And once I was mad because my granddad bought me one of those dresses. No, my grandmother had bought me one of those dresses. Oh, because what? She doesn't have one. Gotta go in my closet, grab my dress out. And that happened on more than one occasion. That's not my problem. So you see these women always got their hand out sometimes. You gotta stop and think. Girl, she chose that. Like old boy about the car, what are you gonna do about the child support payments? I'm not selling. I don't. Just got my little 3. No, I don't. Not selling. Sold one. That's it. And sure as hell, they ain't loaning now. What are they gonna? I don't know. Should have paid the child support. Got into that car accident. Thought he was getting the check. I can't believe it. They took the check and gonna get a darn check to the state because of back to pay child support, and now he needs way to get around. Should have paid that child support, I guess. Try to work out some arrangements. But you didn't do that. So you're not gonna start. I can't help your transportation problems. Can't afford to buy. Don't have any money. I sure can't help you, honey. Because only person that's ever given me a vehicle is my husband. So that right there, he's a man. He'll figure it out. Might lose everything. Should have paid that child support. Should have paid that child support. Having my baby with Nick Cannon and being a baby mama is just a fast track to poverty, and they're only showing up because he has this money. What other group of men would come up with something like this? But see, this is the mindset, the pathology of the BC. We like ratchetness. I'm gonna live outside the box. I want to hear about no marriage. I'm a baby mama. Real quick, it reminds me, a lady. She was a baby mama. And she'd never been proposed or married. And one of the girls had got engaged. And she was like asking to try on the ring. What the hell? Girl, let me see that ring. You look at it on the hand and you admire it. Try it on. Oh, I ain't never had it. And no man ever gave me no ring. But you got what, 3 kids? He didn't have to, because guess what? That was your culture. You were taught to believe that he didn't have to. You didn't require that. He don't have to give you no ring. And see, some of the things that we do, we think it's us. Sometimes it's the upbringing. It's what we see. You understand? Some of the things that we do is not just you. It's what you see. What somebody told you, how you were raised. What was put before you. Mm-hmm. You were programmed, believe it or not. I know we have to take accountability, but a lot of stuff you see, no accountability, that's the programming that you received. Ergo, why do you think they want to put on this show? The programming of Black America. This is part of the programming for the world to see. This is our culture. Black men just have a whole bunch of babies, whether he has money or not. Seriously, look at the generations. I was having a conversation with someone before, and and they were telling me as a psychologist, I was like, "Wow, that makes total sense." It's what they see, and this is your environment. It's what everybody do. Like everybody takes a shower, everybody turns on it, everybody has a TV in their home. It's part of the programming. It's the norm. So some of the things that you do, all these baby mamas of poverty is ongoing. It never stops. That's the programming. And so that's the whole idea, I think, for this show. This is the programming of Black America. We're about what? Just having some babies, not a family. And that's the biggest path to poverty. And they're there because of money. But again, it's all part, I think it's the programming. They want to show you this is who the culture is. And we think because somebody's laughing, oh, that's funny, they're making some money. Have no idea. They're just showing you the degeneracy. There is money in ignorance, and there is money in degeneracy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. It's a disgrace. It reminds me of the show that we're going to have with Shawty Lowe and him and all those kids. And there was a petition that stopped it. They stopped that with Shawty Lowe. Him and all those kids, the Atlanta rapper. They did a petition and they cut that show down. So now they got a ninja. Nick Cannon, the super ninja. And I'm out. It's embarrassing.